stop meeting like this, and then by the fifth time it's just awkward, isn't it? Hello everyone, welcome to another Disused Railway Explore. I wasn't meant to be out today, to be honest, because as you can see behind me it's a pretty grim day. But I was having a bit of a day at work, you know, as you do, and I thought, you know what, I just need to take an hour and get out into the sticks, get some fresh air. And so I'm walking down the Silver Hill Trail. I've already found some track. There you go, a little bit of track still in place. Back that way, you're heading back towards Teversall, towards Tibshelf, towards Plesley eventually. Now obviously we've done a bit of that walk before. See, when we walked this before, we walked to the east, so we're heading towards like Plesley, Silver Hill, Teversall, which I've done videos on before, which you can see in my list of videos obviously. But this time I'm walking towards the active line. So I'm coming up towards the Erewash Valley Line. So this goes from sort of Long Eaton, Nottingham basically to the south, all the way up to Claycross, where it joins up with the Midland Main Line up into Chesterfield. This site that I'm about to come up to is the site of Tibshelf Sidings, which is this big sidings complex. But I'll be honest with you, I didn't think anything was left, which is why I've not explored it before. But I was looking at a railway. Well, train's just coming past now. I was looking at a railway forum, as you do, you know, if you've got a geek streak like me. And someone had put up some photos from Tibshelf Sidings that they'd taken back in sort of 2018, and they'd found loads of remains. But obviously, just because there were bits there in 2018 doesn't mean obviously that there's bits there now. So it might be a bit of a wild goose chase, but we'll see. It beats sitting in front of the computer getting mardy with myself, if I'm honest. You can just see through there. There's the Erewash Valley Line just there. You've got Doe Hill, I think it's called Doe Hill Country Park, just over there. There's some like ponds and stuff, it's quite nice. Now we'll come up to a bit now, which is basically, you know, you can't go any further, because this was the track bed, which is obviously about to join up with the main line. So obviously that's not going to fly. I'm assuming it will be fenced off. So I might have to clamber through and into the woodland. Hopefully not, but we'll soon find out. Tibshelf Sidings closed in the late 80s, I think, about 87 maybe, which is why, you know, I wasn't expecting to find any remains at all. So, you know, anything I do find is a bonus, really. There's a lot of stinging nettles I've spotted. I probably should have done this in the winter. So there's the main line, the Erewash Valley Line. As you get over like the hills up towards there, if you can get my hand actually in focus, you get in towards Matlock and stuff. It's dead nice up that way. But obviously, thou shalt not pass. So what I'm going to try and do, because this was the start of Tibshelf Sidings, so this was as the line came in from Silver Hill Colliery, you know, Plesley Colliery originally, and joined up with the Erewash Valley Line, and then went down to Westhouses, where we obviously went before when we did the Blackwell Trail. I'll just have a little look over there for you. You can see this was quite a big complex of sidings and stuff, and there are supposedly, according to these images that I saw, still some whacking the fence. This is encouraging, so I'm going to follow this down the side. So obviously I'm not going to, you know, go inside any fences or near any active lines, because I'm not that quick at running. I'll cling to the side, because that way if a train comes past, you know what I mean, I can quickly go bosh and get some footage of it. I'll try and find some pictures. Hang on. There you go. No, that footage isn't going to win any Oscars. Oh, there's another one. Couldn't afford to buy myself an Oscar anyway. Right, I'll keep stomping. I mean, you know, some pretty heavy overgrowth now, as you can see. I'll keep walking, see what I can find. It's quite well walked. I'm guessing, you know, dog walkers and stuff. Or serial killers. Guess we'll find out, won't we? So like I say, these sidings, real vast complex, they served obviously all the pits and stuff, you know, bringing all the coal wagons onto the main line. Obviously they can't all come on at once, so they would have sat here. There's quite a lot of photos that I've seen in the late 80s and early 80s of loads of coal wagons all just lined up, you know, ready to go, ready to get picked up. But when the Westhouses depot, which, you know, we tried to look at the site of before, but unfortunately that was open cast mined, so obviously, you know, that's long gone. There's nothing left of that. But when that closed, this Tibshelf Sidings then obviously took on more responsibility and had you know, even more wagons in it. Okay, I'm clinging to the line because I'm pretty sure that's where these structures were that this lady had taken some photos of and uploaded to this forum. I'll try and find some pictures. Obviously I don't want to, you know, annoy anyone copyright wise, but if I could find some little clips on YouTube and stuff of what the sidings look like, whack them up, because it was a vast open area. And I'll tell you what, do you know what I mean? Nature, it just takes it back dead quick, doesn't it? It's not messing about. It waits for no man. It kind of looks like, see, visually it ain't great at the minute, is it? I understand that, like I'm just walking around a forest, but like I say, nature takes it back, doesn't it? But I'm hoping, if I'm heading in the right direction, should find a few bits and bobs. I just have to keep my eyes peeled. You can see I'm slightly lower down here, but if you look at how the site looked, that's how it was. So that was a running line that went up to the Silver Hill Trail. So that's where we've just come from. That went towards Plesley. There's obviously a few more trees, and then the other side of that you've got the main line. But this was all the sidings. And like I say, I'll get the drone up and get some footage from above, because you can see the outline of the sidings perfectly just by the trees. Because obviously you've got the railway that side, so obviously, you know, you have to keep the trees off the track because that ain't gonna fly. And then the other side, you've got Westhouses farm. So obviously, you know, they're farming that land. So the you know, the shape of the trees from the air is basically the shape of the sidings. It's a pretty busy line, isn't it? All going past. Path's actually taking me further away from the track now, which is not ideal. I want to try and keep hugging it, so at least I know I'm in the right place. Geez, that's a long train, isn't it? As you can see, we're back up against the line now. Then I've got to be honest. I was expecting to see the structures by now. Keep going, won't give up. Okay, so there's the line, and we found the building. Here we go. This is some decent remains. Look at that. Right, I'm going to try and get inside then. See, this has all been cut back. The reason I know it's all been cut back is because I've just met the lady doing it. So I came around the other side, and I'd only just spotted this, so I didn't actually have the camera rolling. And I saw there was a lady inside, so I said hello, and I made a jump. But she's cut all that back, so I said to her, I said, you've helped me out there, so I can actually climb through now without getting too stung. I'll try and get inside. Here we go. I don't know what this would have been. Maybe somewhere for him to have a cup of tea. If you look out there, look. Small railway infrastructure. Doesn't look like the most secure roof, so I think I might come out there before it comes down on my bonds. I swear this tree wasn't here when I just came in. Jeez. I should shout after the lady and say, do you mind cutting down this bit and all? Right, I'm going to clamber through and see what else I can find. As you can see, people don't come down here very often. Ow! I'm going to go with ow on that. I keep going to see what else there is. Building's quite big actually. Let me turn it around, it carries on a bit longer. Another train flying past. There's another post there, if you can make that out. In the pictures that I saw on this rail forum, ow! Excuse me for the kind of crazy, you know, swinging around to the camera, but I'm getting stung to bits and a fly's just gone up my nose. There was some signals, so I'll see if I can find them. I'm going to stop recording for a minute so I've got both hands. There we go, some sleepers. Oh, they've still got all these attachments and stuff. This is amazing. You can see what this structure is in some of the old oh hang on, I've got urinal. If I need a wee, I'm sorted, aren't I? There we go. Comes with instructions, look. That one's gone, so hopefully I only need a wee, eh? Right, I'm going to keep going then, see what else I can find. It's always the concrete ones left, isn't it? You very rarely see the wooden ones left unless they're completely rotten. So I guess they can, oh hang on, there's an ankle breaker. I guess they can, you know, get money for them. People use them, ow! For landscaping and stuff. Oh mate, here we go, this is old school. We've got an old school telegraph pole, look at that. Let me come round, I don't know how well you can make that out. Because the trees, it's quite deceptive. There's a ladder. Don't sting me, whatever you are, buzzing around. There you go, look at that. An old telegraph pole. Goodness knows how long that's been left here. Well, there's even a workman's helmet. Don't even want to know it's inside. I'll keep searching, see if I can't find this signal post. I'm pretty sure there was one on those images. That'd be an absolute bonus. I'd be well chuffed with that. So like I said, I didn't think there was anything here. I've got a big pile of ballast here. I'll climb on this. Look at that fly still in my nose. I've got a great view now of the line. If a train flies past now, that's a result. Oh, it's just a car luring me in. Okay. Structure just disappears again into the trees. It's so overgrown. So I'm going back to the depot, I guess. Or someone's nicked it. Oh, now we're talking. Look at that. Even through the blossom as well, make it look dead cinematic. It's even got a light on top, look. That's awesome. Try and get through here. Sorry, Blossom. Every time I hear the name Blossom or the word Blossom, I think of that episode of Only Fools and Horses. So which one I mean? The one where Rodney goes on the run, goes into hiding. Classic. I think we might have got to the end of it now because we're pretty much at Westhouses. There's that. So that's a great find, that. But if I can find a photo, I bet I'll be able to get that in it and the building. And sort of look at that. That's a bit of a result, that. That's great. I bet I'll be able to find a picture of that, and you know, with the building in it as well, I bet. I'm right up against the fence now, but there's quite a lot of ballast. I'll go just a little bit further, because I'd be gutted if I missed out on, you know, an actual signal. Hang on, I can see another structure here. It's just getting a little bit more overgrown. You find odd things like that's been there for years, isn't it? What's that sound? Is that the Spanish Chocolate Company, let's say? It's all rusted. Yeah, the Spanish Chocolate Company. So I don't know how old that is. There we go, look. Another train. So there's that structure there. And if you look through, there's another one as well. And a massive hole. I'm going to avoid that. That's a deep, deep one. Yeah, we go down there. Here's another. Another one there. So how many is that now? 3. So try and find 3 in a row. 3 in a row. There's more sleepers discarded, look. Just chucked. Oh, jeez. This is dedication, isn't it? Or stupidity. I suppose it depends what you're into, doesn't it? It's tapering off now, and I can hear the main road. So I think we're basically the site of what was Westhouses station now. So that's pretty much that. That was fun. Found some stuff. I'm happy with that. There's another structure of some description, not sure what that would have been for. Whoa. Yeah, there's more sleepers. This is a wooden sleeper, this one. Rotted though, as you can hear. So there's the line, just through there. That's the station master's house. That yellow building, can you just make it out? Right there, that's the station master's house. That through there is Westhouses farm. It's a gin distillery now. Should go and see if they're open. There's loads of little remains and stuff. Various bits and bobs. Little structures. And is that a fish plate? So there are some remains of Tibshelf Sidings. So that's a result. I'm happy with that. Cool red brick structure with a toilet, and I guess it's where the workmen went, hung out, had the sandwiches and what have you. Also, you know, a few lighting gantries and telegraph poles and stuff, which is cool. It's just anything really, isn't it? Anything that's remaining really of you know, a forgotten giant, I guess. Cheers for watching as always, and click like, subscribe, share, whatever it is we like to do on YouTube, and I'll see you next time. Have a great weekend. One last train for you. That you can't really see.